Hi, Stephanie here from Hooks and Pearls, Needles Up Stitchers. If you want to, we can go ahead and make a fast, free, and easy beanie. Follow along. I went ahead and printed off my pattern, and I have my yarn here. So there's the hat pattern. These are 16-inch circulars, size 10.5 American, and they are, looks like 6.5 millimeters. I didn't have another cupcake to make with the hat, so I went and got a macchiato cake. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and place our stitch marker, and we're going to go ahead and keep going and knit and purl. And again, just pull that to tighten, just like that. And later on, we'll weave that in. So keep going. 10 rounds all together. Alright, so I sped up through the magic of video here. So I'm ending my 10th row, and I just wanted to show you what it looks like. And we're going to go ahead and hold that there for a moment. So you can tell how many rows you've done on here by counting these little bumps on the V stitches, which these are the knit stitches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and then the pearls are in between them. On the back side, they look like knit stitches. So there's that. And then I wanted to show you the bottom. And that's why I just slide one stitch over. It's almost indistinguishable. And again, if it is super indistinguishable, you can just kind of tighten it down, and then once you weave it in, usually nobody knows where that was at. All right, so that's the first section of the hat. We'll be doing this in stages, and if you want to join me for the next section, come back for part 2. All right, have a great day. Okay, so we're going to start by finding the center of our ball, which is always a surprise. And see if I can do it. No, a little bit of yarn barf. Let's see. There it is. There's the end. Okay, so we're going to need the end, and we're going to go ahead and pull out. I just go by inches. Since there's going to be roughly 66 stitches to cast on, I'm going to go ahead and use about 60 inches of actual yarn for my tail part so that we can do a long tail cast on. All right. And so we're going to go ahead and make a slip knot. And we're going to go ahead and start our cast on. And again, we need 66 stitches. All right. And now we're going to go ahead and count to see how close we are. Four, 65, 66. Oh, that didn't catch. Now I gotta count again. All right, there is 66. So now we're going to join for working in the round. And I just slip one from each to the other on the end of my loops. So I slip that one, and then I slip that one, and then this one will typically tighten up. manually here, just like that. Okay, so that should be what it looks like. And I understand it doesn't look like a lot here, but it does stretch a lot. Oop. Just put it right back and tighten that back down. Okay. And we're going to work in knit 1, purl 1. On the first row, whether it's knit or crochet, is always the hardest. And I don't place my marker on the first round. I do it afterwards because there's too many fiddly stitches at the beginning. But we know it's a knit stitch, so we'll be ready when we come back to it. All right, and now this is where our join was. So this is where we need to put our stitch marker. And this will tighten up once we keep going.